This is Heroic Sire P2. In this phase, we will always be heading north first. That's where the Cabals spawn. Heroic Sire and Ramonia will always be tanked together, and the tanks will try to make sure to face the frontal to hit the Cabals if they can to take the damage increase buff. Never be in front of the boss, that way you do not take that, and the tanks should be the only ones taking that debuff. For range will be attacking the far adds that you should be assigned to which side you're attacking and killing. We are and have been killing all 4 of them because we've been able to kill them fast enough. Whenever one of them dies, they always spawn a puddle underneath your feet, and you have to move out of it. I believe they spawn 2, but you should always move out of it, and I will always be calling before they die, when they die, that it comes out, because it comes out sometime afterwards. So we're going to have, as soon as they die, and they should die roughly around the same time, we're going to have a lot of movement real quickly of a bunch of puddles around every single person's feet. Don't get hit with the puddle. If you're near the edge, you will most likely get knocked off and die. And if not, you still take a burst of damage and possibly could die from the damage alone. So again, move your feet. Once the Cabalists are all dead, it's a pretty easy fight at this point. What we also want to make sure we're doing is make sure we're taking impales to the right side of the platform, so X. It doesn't have to be right on the edge. It can be anywhere around the right side. That way we keep at least one side always clear of puddles. Let's say that this person gets marked with impale, so does this person, so does this person, and so does another healer. There's always going to be an order of impales that come out. Let's say it's here, and then there, and then here, and then here. So at this point, no one's going to get double hit by the impales. Where someone would get double hit is, let's say this person is actually standing here, they will get hit by the second one that comes out, hit this ranged, and then they will get hit by their own. So we do not want to do that. You should be looking where your arrows are and make sure you're not getting hit by someone else's arrow ever. So again, make a nice path, put them on the right side. Once we get gripped, we will always be going through the mirror to the other side. The first grip is through the mirror. We wait for impales over here, and then when the impales come out, whoever has impales will stay. The rest of the group that is over here as well will go back through the mirror along with the boss and the tanks and everyone else. The impales stay. They go off always on the right side of the platform facing the mirror, which is at the very edge of every single one of these. Once impales go off, you go through, come back, and then we repeat again. When Massacre comes out, which is the big swords that come through, we dodge that. We watch our feet, make sure we don't die. We don't stand in front of boss. Then he does his next hand, we run through, and then we stay, because new Cabalists are spawning on the southern side. And that was when we just rinse and repeat as well. Impales looking at this screen are going to go to the left, but to the right side facing the mirror. We kill Cabalists, we dodge our feet. We will most likely have a Massacre while they are dying, so that's a lot of movement. We need to make sure we're really watching that section. We go through with Hand of Destruction. We come through, impales will stay. Everyone else goes back through. We come back, we finish off Cabalist, and then we actually move towards Skull at that point, because the next Cabalist will be spawning here. And there's Cabalist over here as well. Moving towards Skull, we'll be killing this Cabalist and cleaving on a boss. Next hand, again, impales are always to the right side of the platform. We will be going through on Hand of Destruction. We should be able to kill these Cabalists before we have to move for the first hand. So we will move through and we will stay. At this point, we want to prioritize damage on these Cabalists because boss will be close to 40%. So I will either call stop boss damage before we go through, or if I don't, make sure you're very much focusing these Cabalists because we want them dead in P3. So that's the gist of P2. I will be posting P3 directly after this.